Hey guys, Spathi here. Today I'm going to be doing some commentary over Royale, which is the new, well, it's still an alpha, but it's the battle royale that was made by hi-rez Studios, the developers of Paladins, and for some reason this gameplay did not record audio, so I'm going to have to kind of include my own audio, unfortunately, both of at least some ambient background noise, and of course me talking as well. So this game isn't without issues, but I mean, it was kind of fun. I've played about 4 games so far. I'm probably going to upload actually 3 of them. This one in particular was my second game ever, so you'll notice I kind of make mistakes right off the bat because I'm still kind of newbie, like in how you drop and stuff. Like I jumped really late. Like, you know, even in Fortnite, you want to jump early and then kind of glide into where you're landing. Here, I kind of just drop and go straight down because there's no gliding mechanic in this game. You just kind of just slam on the ground like a superhero kind of thing. But anyway, so in this game I'm playing as the assassin. This is a game made by Paladins, so there are classes that you can choose from in the beginning of this game. There's the, let's see if I can remember them all: warrior, assassin, engineer, hunter, and mage. I think that's all of them. I think there's 5. So the different classes have different class abilities they can gather. Well, it is a battle royale game, so you have to find everything. All you start with is a melee weapon, which actually does pretty good damage in this game. You'll notice I'm killing these guys with a poison pistol, so you shoot them and it just kind of keeps doing dot damage over time. I think those guys were auto-kicked from the battle bus, or whatever it's called in this game. I guess it's like a blimp, technically, but I think they were auto dropped out of it and we're just like AFK, so you know, free kills. So this was actually only my second time playing, and the first time I played I died pretty much at the area I dropped in, so I really didn't have much experience up to this point. So if you're seeing like mistakes in my gameplay or me just like staring at stuff not knowing what's going on, please do not be surprised, because I had no idea what I was doing. So up to this point I've got a dodge ability, which you do start with. It's a gray version. You can upgrade your class abilities. They have rarities just like weapons. And here we got a little fight going on. All I have is a poison pistol though. I'm playing with a random guy as my duo partner. You'll notice at this point when I was playing they only had duo and squad. There was no solo at all. I'm not even sure they're going to add solo, honestly. It just seems like it's more of like a team-oriented kind of game. I mean, you've got these different classes with different kinds of abilities. Like when I played the engineer, he had like a healing totem and a sentry and stuff, and it just seemed a little more team-based than most other battle royale games. But they might add solo. I don't know. I really have no idea what they're planning on doing. So you can carry 2 different weapons at a time. Each class has a unique legendary weapon that you can craft. There is kind of a crafting system in this game. You'll notice I'm actually pretty close to the forge. I don't know if you can see it on the map at this point, but it looks like a little anvil. And at the top left you'll see, basically you can see what kind of armor me and my partner are wearing. They're just basically rarities, and there's 4 different slots, like chest piece, gloves, whatever. Here's the crafting screen. It'll show how many shards you need to craft something, which you can get from disenchanting items that you find that you don't want. So like unused weapons, armor, class abilities, you can disenchant them. You can store up to 200 shards, and then you can craft something. So here I am doing a little bit of disenchanting since we're just kind of hanging out here crafting stuff. What I didn't know at the time was that you could actually craft multiple things at once. I thought you could only craft one thing at a time. I was very mistaken. So you'll notice that when you do craft like either the class ability, your legendary weapon for your class, or legendary armor, which gives the highest protection, it takes a minute. That's a long time in a battle royale game. This game feels more like, I guess, like PUBG, although honestly I've never actually played a round of PUBG, but just from a time standpoint it seems more like PUBG, because the rounds take so much longer than I'm used to mainly playing Fortnite. Like that's the only game I've really played a lot of battle royale was Fortnite. And that game is pretty quick. I mean, at the most, it'd be what, like a 20-minute game maybe? So there's a legendary sniper rifle, which is the class legendary for assassin. Only assassins can use that weapon. There are legendaries that any class can use, which you can find. I think they mainly drop from like airdrop kind of things, kind of like in other battle royale games. like a plane will fly by and drop a chest. I think that's the only way you can get legendaries that aren't your class one. But I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. So I don't want to be wrong about that one, but I think I do find one eventually at some point during this game. I don't know if I just kill someone and he happened to have one, if I found one. I don't remember. But anyway, so I'm kind of just wandering around at this point. There are mounts, which, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying. Kind of obvious. But you can only craft something else I realized later. So you can wear 4 pieces of legendary armor, 1 for each slot. Well, at each forge, you can only craft stuff there once per slot. So you'd either need to kill some people and take their legendary armor, or you could have to go to 4 different forges to craft 4 different pieces of legendary armor. Another thing that you could craft at those forges, which I really should have done, and I probably should have highly prioritized in all of my games, which I really didn't until maybe the 4th game I played, was you can craft armor potions and health potions. So at the bottom left you can see my health, the blue bar and the orange bar, and next to it you can see how many potions I have of each. Well, I don't even have any armor potions at this point, and there's 2 people down below me, so it's like, ooh, if I take a bunch of damage here, I have no way to get my armor back really, unless I get lucky. So for the most part, most of the weapons in this game are not hit scan. They're all projectiles from what I found. You'll notice I did 1200 damage there, which is actually quite a lot. When I shot that guy, he turned into a chicken. So in this game, you're not, instead of being downed, and I guess there's no fall damage, I kind of just, you know, heroically slam the ground when I fall a really high distance there. But you don't turn into somebody that's downed, crawling around or whatever. You turn into a chicken, which can run around. You've got a little bit of HP. It's like 700, 800, 900, I don't know. Which is a pretty decent amount, I guess. But you're a chicken for like 30 seconds or something before you turn back into a real person and you can start contributing to fights again. I don't know if your teammate can unchicken you or whatever. I'm not sure. But, I mean, when it happened to me, I just waited the time out. So 30 seconds. A lot of stuff in this game seems like it takes a really long time. Like, it's a minute to craft legendaries. The circle moves really painfully slow, I feel like. And there's me just kind of like trying to figure out all these abilities, because you can hold 2 different abilities, and then everyone always has their F ability, which is like some sort of dash, teleport, quick fly, or whatever. So everybody gets one of those. In this case, I have something that makes me go immune for a few seconds, I believe. And then I have kind of like, if you've played Paladins, Bomb King has, like, he can put a bomb down and launch himself distance. I basically have something that does that exact same thing. A lot of the abilities are all like derivatives of Paladin's characters. So I don't think really any of the abilities are probably unique to this game mode. A lot of them come from some other character. Like the Hunter character has a lot of Cassie abilities, for instance, because, I mean, she's a hunter. You're playing a hunter. So anyway, I wish I had included the screen where you could pick your class so people could see what all those different classes and stuff were, and because they have like passive bonuses and stuff too. Like the engineer passively regens armor all the time, which is really nice. So here's me drinking a potion. See, it kind of takes quite a while to do it. And as the game goes on, and see, I'm actually stealing some legendary armor from this guy, the guy that we just killed who was trying to craft. As the game goes on, it looks like your health and armor goes up, or you know what? Is that what the legendary armor does? It increases. That makes sense. So armor increases how much armor you can have. So it's not like Fortnite where you just have 100 shields. It looks like the better armor equipment you get in this game, the higher your armor stat can be. I mean, that makes a lot more sense, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. Like, see, I'm learning just doing this video. I mean, that seems correct. I'm actually watching as I'm talking, and it's just a tiny little screen, so it's actually kind of hard for me to see what's going on right now. But yeah, you see, I crafted some armor potions there. I believe you can have 10 of each type of potion. That's the max. But like I said, don't go at me. I've played 4 rounds. I actually am probably going to upload 3 of them, It's just all three of them have no audio whatsoever, so I kind of have to include my own, which means rendering times and stuff. Like, that's the main reason my videos don't get uploaded more often than I'd like. It's because rendering time. I've ordered a video card for my server computer, so maybe I could start using that to render stuff, and that way I could still use my main computer. Like, I could do all the work getting videos ready on my main computer and then just install the software to render it out downstairs. I could almost just do that remotely. So I'm getting all these great ideas doing videos, like just kind of talking through it. I feel like that would work. So I'm just kind of camping here. It's real exciting. Honestly, I probably really should just clip a lot of the unexciting stuff out, like sitting here doing nothing. I mean, I'm not doing anything right now. Alright, so we're going to cut part of this out, and then we'll be back. Alright, so we actually cut all the way to the next forge, and I believe I already crafted something here. Honestly, I skipped so much that I really didn't even look that hard myself. But I do know that there are going to be bad people here any minute, or any second rather. There he is. So I'm kind of just trying to quick peek this guy. Managed to not get the headshot on him, which probably would have instant chickened him. Because 1200 damage is a lot of damage, but I don't think he really had much armor to begin with, so kind of noticed I just kind of dropped him pretty quickly there. It's like, what, the sniper does 1200, and I mean, I have 1200 health. It's really just the armor that's getting me healthy at this point. Like, yeah, I can't believe I didn't realize that the armor affected the armor stat, because I was like, my bars are getting bigger while the game's going on. Is that just like a natural progression, or what's going on? I don't know how I didn't realize that it was because of the armor I was wearing. It's like, look at my teammate's armor on the top left. He's still wearing a bunch of greens. He's, I guess he's even less experienced than I was at this point, because he's not focusing very hard on getting good armor. But anyway, there's a new ability for me that I crafted. It's a legendary class ability. I think I had an epic one already, but it's a sensor drone. Like, you can throw it and it reveals people through walls and stuff. Which we do end up using quite a bit up here. It was pretty useful. So, nice shot there from my teammate. Pretty much just made that guy a chicken right off the bat. Got a good 1200 damage shot on him. Just one little rifle shot for 600, and that guy was down too. So, easy peasy. People on the subreddit were kind of saying, like, the time to kill in this game was actually pretty long. But, I mean, I figure if you're using snipers and stuff, it's really not that long. I mean, like 2 sniper shots and you can down somebody. But I mean, I guess that's just snipers. I don't know if that's every character or what. I mean, not everybody's aim is going to be that great, I guess. I mean, of the 4 games I played, I won 3 of them. And that was like my first time playing those characters. Because my goal is, I'm probably going to play enough just to at least try and win once on each of the 5 characters. I don't know if I'll upload gameplay for all 5, because, I mean, the rounds just take so long. Like, I might just have to do cuts of the more interesting parts for each character, at least so I have some gameplay of them up. I don't know if I want to include full rounds or whatever, but we'll see. But we're just running around right now. Since I'm done with that thought process, let's just skip ahead to the next interesting little bit. Alright, so I think I saw somebody here in this watchtower. There we go, yeah. So, a little bit of sniper on sniper action, probably. I don't know if I'm going to engage here. I don't quite remember everything about what was going on, but basically we're kind of in a 3-way fight here. So we got people on our left that were fighting the people in the watchtower, I believe, and it's kind of, I'm trying to decide like which group I want to go for. So like my teammate, I think he goes for the guys on the left, and I think I go for the guys on the right. You know, each of us take 2. Although I might have just helped him out here. I don't remember. Sorry. And I just played yesterday, but you know, I turned 30 recently, so I'm kind of an old man now. I guess like the Alzheimer's is hitting me, and I can't remember anything anymore. I'm sorry. Well, that was kind of dangerous. Like, I could have gotten shot there. I'm just kind of trying to like sneak around here. I don't even know if I mentioned that in another video. But I did end up upgrading my computer some. I upgraded my CPU, RAM, and motherboard. Thanks to my lovely girlfriend, who got me that as a birthday present. So hopefully I won't be lagging anymore when I start playing games like, well, if I ever play Fortnite and stuff again. I was having a lot of lag issues for the past few months, especially in like Fortnite. I just get like really random bad stutters while playing. You know, like just really screw up my aim and stuff in a lot of different games. And since I've upgraded, I definitely feel like everything's running a lot better. It's like I had formatted, I had changed video cards, I tried so many different things, it just did not help. But it seems a lot better now. So we got 3 people here. I am playing duos, so that means somebody else is pushing up on these guys. But you see, I can kind of just like spam the legendary sensor drone and pretty much always keep it up. It doesn't last very long, but the cooldown is about the same, or is the same, as the duration. And got a nice chicken shot there. Somebody launches himself out right at me for some reason. I think getting away from the people up top, it was just a free kill for me. So there's a chicken running around in there, and then another guy just hiding in a corner. You kind of notice if you're far away, people seem to be kind of like sliding and hovering weird and stuff. It's kind of annoying. We can see there's, yeah, see, like on my screen he's like sliding. On his screen he's probably sliding also. But yeah, I'm trying to use some third person here to get this chicken killed, but the guy was a chicken so long he turned back into a real boy. I wanna be a real boy. So being a little dangerous here, but it's a third person game. Figure I can drink up a potion and be fine. So I get really low here and decide to back off. He's got some sort of a grenade launcher. He probably has the legendary weapon for engineer, which is basically Pip's gun from Paladins. It shoots like exploding grenades. So I decided to back off, heal up a little bit. No idea what my teammate's been doing. I don't know if he was fighting those other guys that were over there, killing them, whatever. But just basically chugging a ton of armor potions at this point. I feel like armor potions are way more useful than health potions. And I spot somebody off in the distance, so trying to get some rifle shots on this guy. I've got basically a single shot rifle to go with my sniper rifle. And you'll notice I can kind of outrun the circle in this game, just kind of like in Fortnite. The circle, I mean, just in general, it's so slow. I don't even know what happened to the engineer. I think he booked it before I did. But trying to just stay ahead of the circle, not get killed while we're trying to make it inside. Because there's still 2 players alive. The engineer, and then the guy that we were just shooting out there a second ago. And they're, I think, unless we killed him, I don't know. But there's 2 people alive, and we know that they're not on a team. So I know where one is, thanks to my trusty sensor drone there. And was that my teammate to my right, or is that a bad guy? I'm just like really unobservant. Was that my teammate? Like my screen's not like maximized, so I can't really tell. I don't know if that was a good guy or a bad guy. It's depressing. But yeah, we just need to go push this guy. We know where he is basically. He seems to be on the deck over there around the side. So kind of heading that way, trying to keep an eye out for the other last guy, because I don't want to get shot in the back while I'm... Wow, that fail on the sensor drone. I want to get shot in the back while I'm trying to kill this engineer with his annoying sentry. Like, honestly, after playing the engineer, I felt like the sentry was kind of meh for the most part. So I don't really know the layout. I'm kind of derping here, just looking around. I mean, I don't know why I'm looking around that much. I mean, I have a sensor drone. If there was somebody in here, I'm pretty sure I would know about it. But I'm just checking anyway, for whatever reason. So we know he's there. We're gonna go around the side. Hopefully just maybe try and do a quick peek and snipe him here. I mean, surely he knows we're here. So I'm going for the quick peek, but all I get... I wanted to say all I get is a net, but all I get is a sentry. But both of us just push this guy. Easy kill. You're not going to get away as a chicken. 1 guy left. Alright, so I cut a little more time out here real quick. Because we kind of really just flounder around for a while. My shot on that guy, I took way too long lining up that shot. But I mean, whatever. It's the last guy. If he's going to just sneak around like that, he's probably not a great player. But anyway, that was my second game played of Royale. Hope you enjoyed. And thanks for watching.